What's up? What's up? What is going on? What is going on? Mm, 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 mm. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Pat. What's going on, man? MLB is upon us today. MLB is upon us. Let me get this shared up a few places, man. Uh, let me get it shared up. hmm Boy, 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 boy. Man, today is gonna be. I didn't. He said, I'm still in shock over Jokic hooking me on the rebounds. I chose this. Man, I had a rough day last night. Few players came through for me, but on the books. But man, I had a kind of like rough day yesterday, man. Straight up. Now it's gonna be like you catch a slip. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I catch a slip, but should have been two if not for Joker. Nice. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Today I don't know what to say, man. It's gonna be one of those days, man. Straight up. Uh, it's gonna be one of those days. Uh, I'm gonna be taking it. I ain't gonna say soup. Not. I'll be taking it easy. Early on, gotta get myself back acclimated. But I'm just going to, bring myself straight through, like, you know, just carry on from last year. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do anything too spectacular. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna carry myself straight from last year, man. You know, that's all I'm gonna do there. Nothing too spectacular. Get this shared up in one more place. I do have this. I do have things all kind of squared up. I mean, crossed up. I do need to edit this, and I need to put MLB instead of NBA real quick. MLB. There we go. There we go. There we go. And I need to share one more time. And we're off to the races, fam. Yeah, I feel you. Uh, Jordan, you guys got some plays? Lay them on me, please, because it's done got kind of, I don't know, man. We'll see. We will see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hits run tonight. Yes, sir. That's my shit right there. That's what I'm on, man. Sissy got your boy Benson. Oh, okay. Jordan been with me. Jordan been with me. Jordan has been with me. Yes, he has. He's been with me since last year, probably before, because he knows. He knows that I like my boy Benson, man. And I seen that, boy. That boy is batting second. It's gonna go down this year, ain't it? hmm In that stadium, he is batting second today, man. My boy Benson, man. Shout out to Benson, man. Straight up, man. Shout out to Benson, right? So, first and foremost here, like today, it's not. I mean, I'm just gonna gradually move. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jordan. Just gonna gradually carry on from last year, man. I can't add nothing. I can't do nothing new, nothing like that. I just can't. Right. Only thing I will say is pitching. I do like to. I do like to see. I love the Astros, man. I like the Astros. They're my boys. I definitely got to see, how things are going. Like I say, pitching is going to be down. Now, the beginning of pitching, I'm not too big of an unders guy, but I think value can be had there. You have to dig a little deep. I haven't been digging super deep. What I think I'm going to do is to stay acclimated. I think I'm going to switch. Right, I always do switch, but I think I'm going to try to bring one, two, or three plays, maybe three plays for NBA because those six picks, we know we don't do those for fun. We try to hit them, but it's not easy to hit six picks in NBA. So maybe I'll try to come through and just drop a few picks, maybe three picks. The best value to me probably is probably no more Wainwright. Right, I feel you on that. Um, uh, Yeah, drop about three picks for NBA. Maybe you can get those on underdog. That's probably some of the best value through the pick'em sites. And then just it is what it is, right? But probably try to shift more of my attention to MLB. Try to get acclimated. Stay on point in MLB. Like I said, for me personally, if I have NBA and MLB in my pocket, that's action every single day, all year round for me. So that's what I'm pretty much, looking forward to. But yeah, so let's get into it. Some of the tools and things that I go through that I use and stuff. I do like to use FanDuel Sportsbook for certain things. I like to use I like to use DraftKings almost predominantly, but I use it for best especially for hit runs and RBI, stolen bases. Um, a lot of other things. Pitcher outs. I love pitching outs. So you guys gonna have to get acclimated into those. And then Caesars is another book that I love for MLB. Is to where they let you put pitching outs in same game parlays. So I love that. I love Caesars. So If you guys, and then ML, DraftKings, they let you do like first five team totals and stuff like that. First five team totals, stuff like, and it's a few more other bets. I have to just work my way into it, right? So those are a lot of the books that a lot of things that I use on the books there. So and it's going to be a host of other things as the season progress, walks, all types of stuff, right? Just got to get acclimated. Some research sites that like this same this is Fantasy Pro, same thing that I use for the DVP for NBA. I take a glance at these right here. I take a glance at these right here. Of course, fan graphs. You guys will be. I'll be using a lot of fan graphs, especially in a few weeks. I'll be using a lot of fan graphs. Another one I use is Plate IQ. I use a lot of Plate IQ. That's what you'll see. A lineup page. You got to have a lineup page. I will refresh this lineup page right here because you need to know who's in and out of the lineup. So I'll refresh this real quick. I'll bring this back up, and then I'll go away from it, and then we'll come back to this just to see what these lineups are going to be looking like. Okay. What is this? The weather, right? Let's see. Let's see. So how I get to the weather here is I will go to Twitter. For you guys who don't know, whatever the case may be, Kevin Roth, right? He's my meteorologist. He's the hood meteorologist, right, for the gambling community. So, the meteorologist, you would go around here, and take a look at because the weather is really important. And you can click on one of these links. If I click on this link, it's going to take me right here to this page right here and where the weather is at. So I could get a brief read on the weather right now, which is looking like Milwaukee postponed to Friday. Hey, what's up, Brian? Milwaukee postponed to Friday. Um, Los Angeles Angels at Baltimore. I think they play ball. Just not for sure. It's a late start and play drying or play on time and some drizzle. I lean towards the latter option, but I do expect they get the game in regardless. Temperature in the 50s, winds blowing in, good pitching weather, right? That's Los Angeles Angels and Baltimore. Atlanta, ATL and Phillies postponed to Friday. That's going to be a good one there. Uh, New York Yankees at Houston. A rare open roof game is likely in Houston. Sunny, mid 70s, light winds, solid hitting weather. And I'm not and I'm now that I see this forecast, I'm highly considered buying a ticket. So he's in the area. Shout out to him. He's probably thinking about going to the game. Minnesota at Kansas City Royals here. Sunny, temperatures in the 60s, winds blowing out to center at 15 miles an hour. It would be better for hitters if it were warmer, but compared to most other outdoor games on opening day, it's still a solid hitting spot. Detroit and Chicago White Sox. Chilly with a 50-degree temperature. Wind blowing out to left at 10-15 miles an hour. Washington and Cincinnati, temperature in the 50s. Winds blowing out at center at 10 miles an hour. San Francisco Giants at San Diego Padres, temperatures in the 60s, wind coming in at left at 10 miles an hour. St. Louis Dodgers, St. Louis at the Dodgers, temperatures in the 60s, wind blowing out centerish at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chicago Cubs at Texas, I'd expect an open roof with light winds and temperatures in the 60s. Cleveland at Oakland, temperatures in the 50s, light winds, right? I probably won't be reading that shit off like that every day, but y'all get the drift, right? So yeah, right. So there we have that. Now, right now, looking at some of these totals right here. Um, Looking at some of these totals right here, the Angels and Baltimore's got a 7.5 total. Yankees and Baltimore, we got an 8.5 total. That's probably a game we could look at for a few hits and hits, runs, and RBIs, things like that. Especially Washington Nationals at Cincinnati Reds. Frankie Montas is on the mound. Don't know how he's going to react today. Gray, I forgot his splits and stuff like that. I have to go back and check out his splits. You guys know it. You can comment down in the section to help me out. but some of these splits for Gray was kind of his splits was kind of weird, right? But 9.5 total. This ballpark is total is gonna be elevated probably each and every game. This is a small ballpark. You can put up runs in this Cincinnati. What's this? Great America Ballpark, a ping pong ballpark there, so you can put up runs there. So it is what it is. Toronto Blue Jays at Tampa Bay Rays. I'm starting to think I'm leaning towards the Tampa Bay Rays in this one, but it is what it is. I believe so. That's why, yeah, that's why it's a little bit. I'm a little bit hesitant. Like I think some of these pitchers will probably be in the eight. Some of the good pitchers. I have to go back and look at spring training. A lot of stuff I'm behind on. I should have been looking at. Man, yesterday. I mean, I should have been looking at this a long time ago. I haven't, man. I'm busy. I work, and it's just a lot, bro. So, with that being said, like yeah, checking out some of them pitches. Some of them pitches been going like 80 pitches and stuff like that. Still gonna take them a minute to get to those 90 and 100 pitches and stuff like that. But we have to keep an eye out on it, right? Yeah, Stephen Kennedy, they kicked some butt yesterday. They definitely did. Yep, and coming off injuries, you're definitely right. Berrios and Eflin on the mound. I did want to. This Toronto Blue Jays team, yeah, y'all. I shouldn't. They only fucked with them a couple times last year, and this year I'm probably gonna carry my way into the same thing, man. I'm looking for a bounce back year for Vlad. But other than that, this lineup just don't wow me. It doesn't wow me. Tampa Bay Rays early on, they're a good team early on. Zach Eflin was pitched pretty good for them last year. I think I'm leaning towards the Tampa Bay Rays in this one, right? Uh, Minnesota Twins, Lopez and Reagan versus Kansas City Royals over under 8.5 in this spot. Fishy game. What we do know about the Minnesota Twins, they had a very very high K rate. They cleaned it up a little bit at the end of the season last year. They cleaned it up a little bit. Um, but Lopez was pitched pretty well, right? Kansas City Royals up and coming team. Bobby Witt, you know what he was doing. I think there's some value on the Kansas City Royals side. Um, man, I don't think I'm taking the side on this one, man. I'm watching. I got my eye on these Kansas City Royals this year, so I'm just keeping it funky with you guys, man. There's gonna be some value spots with these guys. Bobby Witt, big time stolen base guy, stuff like that. Like I said, Minnesota Twins, these guys here, they did have a pretty high K rate last year, and Reagan's was okay, so I like Reagan's things of that nature, right? Chicago. Now everything's locked here. I don't know what the situation is with this Detroit Tigers and Chicago White Sox games, but I could probably only look at the Tigers in this spot. Chicago White Sox. I just don't know what they're gonna be, who they are right now, and stuff like that. They probably gonna end up sucking, right? So it is what it is. Hometown team, but I'm a Cubs fan though, so it is what it is. But yeah, I'm looking for Javi Baez to have a bounce back season here. Who isn't looking for him to have a bounce back season? We know defensively he's got what it takes. It is what it is. On the flip side, I mean, like, yeah, Torkelson and all those guys. I like the Detroit Tigers in this one. On the other side of the ball here, Luis Robert. Looking for him to keep on doing what he's been doing. So that's something that I'm looking at there, right? Um, Pittsburgh Pirates at Miami Marlins here. We got Mitch Keller on the mound and Luzardo on the mound. 7.5 over under in this spot. Um, I really want to back the Pirates in this one, right? So I'm leaning towards the Pirates. Don't have a lot of, I don't have a lot of, I don't have a lot of analysis to go behind. None of my picks right now. It's just just knowing what I know, and you know what I'm saying. I probably the value is on the Pirates. Okay, the value is on the Pirates. Luzardo, I love Luzardo for K's, things of that nature. This Pittsburgh team has shown the ability to strike out. They but they got guys, right? I would like to see who they rolling out. Let's see who they rolling out, right? Let's take a quick look at this, and then let's see. Let's just go to the lineups, right? So that'll be a little bit better, right? Okay, right. So Mm, where were we first? Now bounce back. We were Okay. Everything you see in bright yellow are confirmed lineup. So right now, a Pittsburgh lineup is not confirmed, right? Miami's lineup is. Now Jake Jazz Chisholm, I was just looking at him, was just looking at some of his numbers here on Fangraphs, and I do look at, some of the standards, and I look at bits and pieces of the advanced numbers and stuff like that. And we'll get into it. Like some numbers that I do look out like advanced here versus handing its strikeout K percentage and stuff like that. Guys like Jazz Chisholm do have a high K rate, but we'll get into that. But he does hit righties, WRC plus in that 126 home and away. I look at the splits and stuff like that. So we're gonna be looking into a lot of that. I'm gonna be looking into a lot of that, but it definitely is gonna take a week or two. And some games under these guys' belts, so I can really, 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 really decipher who's everybody is that this current year. But like I said, looking at some of these players here, Roddy Tellez is one guy that I'm gonna be looking for him to be a bounce back. This lineup is not confirmed. O'Neal Cruz, yeah. So on paper, Jackson Winsky, one of my big time home run guys. Brian Hayes looks really good right now. I have a player pool. I will have a player pool. I have a player pool every day. I was putting some players in my player pool already. But right now, I'm Tim Anderson. I'm looking for him to have a bounce back year this year as well. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm still leaning towards O'Neal Cruz. Both of these guys, Mitch Keller and Luzardo, both of these guys have some K stuff. So I can see some instances where strikeouts can be, in play here. Right now, let's go to this game here, and I can give you guys some numbers here. Just to look at, from last year, whatever the case may be. Let's see. Mm, 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 What game is that? I gotta get used to looking at these logos, man. Pittsburgh, right? So, yeah. So, and we'll get to a lot of this stuff, man. Cruz was killing it this year. I seen that. I seen that's another big reason, man. That's another big reason, Flashpoint. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna need y'all help. I need y'all to chime in with whatever, man. Y'all picks, whatever, because I'm gonna need y'all help. This is a community channel. I'm not here to shove a picks down everybody's throat. I'm letting you guys know that right now. But it's a lot of guys over here that got a decent K rate. Josh Bell, Jake Berger, Jazz Chisholm at 31%. Jake Berger, Tim Anderson, 24. It's good. It's going to be interesting to see if Tim Anderson can hit these lefties like he did in his career this year. Jesus Sanchez, they got some K rates over here. Garcia, Bethencourt. So we'll see, right? We'll see, right? Shot till I die. What's up, Shot till I die? Shout out to Shot till I die. I'm from the Shot too as well. So I feel you on the homerism. I feel you, right? And then these pitchers got a pretty decent K rate here too for K percentage. Overall, Mitch Keller here, he had a 25%, 25.5% K rate, 26 towards lefties, 24 points right towards righties. Don't know what he's been doing this year, whatever case may be, but it is what it is. Luzardo was one of my guys, man, last year. Really, really liked Luzardo. And let's see, Pittsburgh batters, Miami batters. Let's see, Pittsburgh batters. Right. So they're getting a little bit better here. And that's another thing, right? Some of these guys here, they K percentage are down. Reynolds, shout out to Reynolds. I just like this. I like this little. I like this team here, this Pittsburgh Pirates team this year, right? Connor Joe. I just want to see. I don't have the lineups out. We don't have the lineups out right now. Michael A. Taylor, Triolio, and Henry Davis. Those guys have a pretty high K rate. Not too many guys, but like I said, they did clean it up towards the end last year. We will see. We will see, right? Luzardo, though, he had 27% K rate, almost 28 overall last year, 33% to lefties, and then to righties, 26.3%. So a lot of lefties versus Luzardo was dead, right? A lot of lefties was dead. You know what I'm saying? On a strikeout in the K department there. So I really want to look at this game. I really want to look at some of these guys, but I didn't have a chance to extensively look. But oh yeah, I definitely hope Elroy. I definitely think. I hope Eloy can stay healthy. But yeah, so like I said, I'm leaning towards the Pittsburgh Pirates in this one here. This is no, and I give you guys my no runs first inning picks, which is going to be a lot of them, right? And you could probably some of these by now is definitely going to be parlay pieces, right? San Francisco Giants at the Padres here. We got over under 7.5 in this spot. San Francisco Giants are road favorites here, and this is going to be a pretty nice looking pitching matchup here, right? So Logan Webb has been proved to pitch a lot of innings as well. He's a guy that goes out there and he gives it his all, right? San Francisco Giants, they have added a few guys. I'll be looking at San Francisco Giants. Where's this game at? I'll be looking at San Francisco Giants. Where's this game at? I'll be looking at Soler. Anytime a lefty pitcher come up there, I'm looking at Soler for sure. What up, Slim? What up, Slim? Anytime a lefty pitcher, I'll be looking at Soler for sure, right? I do have. Let me see. My player pool. I have some guys in my player pool. I have some guys in my player pool. Let me see from this game. I got a player pool with like 37 pitch batters in it. I got a player pool with about 37 batters in it, and it has coming down to this game. Who do I have in there from this game? Okay, all right. Mike Yaz, if he's in the lineup, yeah. So 8 for 21, 5 singles, 3 home runs versus Darvish, Lamonte Wade Jr. Where's he hitting at? He's hitting third, right? Coming behind Soler and Young Ho Lee. Okay. Lamonte Wade Jr. He's 4 for 12. One single, one double, one triple. He's got one of everything. He's got a single, double, triple, and a home run versus Darvish here. 803 OPS versus righties. Lou Darvish pushing his worst versus lefties. So the lefties will be in play here. He's got an 804 OPS versus lefties last year. So, and then, yeah, like I said, Lamonte Wade 1.218, 1.2 OPS versus Darvish, right? He's 4 for 12, right? Connor Joe's 2 for 4 there. It's a possibility they can get to him. It's a possibility they can get to him that this top of this order can get to him. Estrada, Confronto, Bailey, those guys back there. I think San Francisco they favored for a reason, right? I'll probably look towards San Francisco in this one. Definitely a no runs first inning candidate game here. So that's one that you could probably add to your parlays, whatever the case may be, right? Which one? This one here is a lineup. You can get a lineup page from just about almost anywhere, Ryan. Just about almost anywhere. You can get a lineup page for just about almost anywhere. Twitter, they have pages that can that just give you lineups. When they're confirmed. Twitter, they have pages. They tweet them out when the lineups are confirmed. Here, sometimes I have to refresh it. This is Baseball Monster. What I supposed to went to, what I was supposed to transition to was was a um, Roto Wire MLB lineup page. But this is one that I've had bookmarked for like 10 years, right? So it just really doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are easier to read. So I would suggest maybe like a, let's see, this one here is the one I probably would suggest would probably be Roto Wire MLB daily lineups right here, right? And this one is a little bit easier to read, probably. But if it ain't right, right. This one is a little bit probably easier though, man, because you have the 2% precipitation, wind 10 miles an hour, right to left, over under Detroit. Line. A lot of that is here too. The one I use, but it's condensed with no words, so people have to just guess what the fuck this mean, what that mean, and stuff like that. But they have odds and stuff like that too. But this one here is another one that you can look at here too. It's a little bit more eye friendly, like the green dot says, confirmed lineup, da 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 da. Things of that nature, right? Some of these right here in the yellow, expected lineup, stuff like that, right? So it is what it is, right? So I probably will start using this one. I probably will start using this one. But for right now, I'm going back right here. This one here, I'm just, so um and the total for this one is what, 7.5. Right. And this Dodgers game here, Dodgers, man. No problem, man. So you're definitely gonna need a lineup page, bro. You're gonna need a lineup page because when you're dealing with if you're on the books, you're dealing with FanDuel, you have to have the player has got to be in the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. If you take a batter for in FanDuel and he's not in the lineup, but pinch hits, what's gonna happen? They're gonna count that shit, bro. If like DraftKings, if you taking the hits, some guys for some hits, and I think they're not on the lineup. I forgot how it goes. If they're not on the lineup, then they're gonna void it, right? But it's another mode. Maybe same game parlay. It's a little bit different for DraftKings, but we'll get to that another day. But that's important to know. That's important to know today. That's important to know. Um, St. Louis Cardinals at Los Angeles Dodgers. And Dodgers, they're going to be big time favorites all season long, right? They're going to be big time favorites all season long, right? So my favorite batters prop is going to be hits, runs, and RBIs, and it's going to be ways. Hits, runs, and RBIs. Uh, like I said, like I always tell people, I started off playing fantasy, and these props, when you got these props hit at a high rate. Only thing about them is you can't parlay them, right? You can't same game parlay them, right? You can take one from each team, or you can straight bet them, but you can't, what I'm saying, you can't parlay them in same game parlays. But I really, 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 really love this. You're gonna get a parlay piece from Mookie Betts, one hits, runs, and RBI. That means 1.5. That means either hits, runs, or RBIs. Like, it's just simple. And that's how the game is go, man. You get a hit and an RBI. You know what I'm saying? That one hit and one RBI and a hit. I mean, you can get it like that. Just batting around. There's too many ways to hit this prop, right? Um, a home run, whatever the case may be. Nolan Gorman, Paul Goldschmidt, and Arianato, big time home run candidate guys. You can get that with one swing of the bat. You can get these with one swing of the bat, right? Will Smith is value right here for Will Smith. I like Will Smith. So it's a lot. All these plays right here. Max Muncy, home run candidate. All these plays are in play. Tell you the truth. And I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna show you guys how effective this is tomorrow after these box scores come out, because you're gonna see how these people score these, how they hit these props, right? So right now I did have Mookie Betts penciled in as a parlay piece for that, but that's just something that I want to tell you. At the end of the day, I don't know. I mean, shit, Glass now has that K stuff. We definitely do know that. Sliding over here to Glass now. I can give you guys a quick, brief look at Glass now, and he does have good K stuff. Don't know how this St. Louis team is going to fare in the K department this year, but we'll see, right? So Yankees, no, not Yankees. That is the right here, right? So not too many guys that's super high in the K department here, but they do have some K people, right? There are some strikeouts in this good luck ego. Good luck, ego. They do have some Ks there, but Glass now 33% K rate overall last year versus lefties and righties. The Ks were there, right? Barrel percentage for him it was up though. You know what I'm saying? 11% overall, 10 and 10 to lefties and 12 to righties. So he would give up some barrels there, right? And that's another thing that I look at real hard: launch angle and barrels and stuff with the home runs. So he will give up a bomb. He can give up a bomb. What I'm saying? He can get hit, right? And so baseball, you can have all the big names on your big bats or whatever the case may be, but man, you still can lose, take L's. Pitching is big, right? That's why he's standing up there by himself. You know what I'm saying? He got, pitching is big in MLB, right? If you think the pitcher can get hit, there's value. You know what I'm saying? Either on a side, spread, or a total, right? And this total here is sitting at 8.5. It's a possibility, right? This St. Louis Cardinals had a rough go at it last year, man. It's a possibility that if you think they can get to Glass now, then this game's probably going over. It just is what it is. That's half of the equation right there. That's probably more of the equation. If you think they can remotely get to the Glass now in any shape, form, or fashion with an 8.5 total and the firepower that we have on the other side of this offset Dodgers team, most of their games are going to probably go over, and you know it is what it is, right? So maybe lean towards the over here. I don't know, right? But I'm not too much looking at pitching here because St. Louis. I think St. Louis can probably. I mean, Brennan Donovan, Goldsmith, Gorman, Arenado, Contreras. I'm looking for these guys to bounce back this year, man. Jordan Walker. I'm looking for these guys to bounce back this year. I lean towards the over here. I lean towards the over in this game. Hits, runs, and RBIs. I love it for any and everybody you want to take there. It don't even matter, man. It's the first game. I think hits, runs, and RBIs are in play, especially when you have tipped these pitchers that might not even pitch 5 innings or might not even pitch 6 innings. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, right? Hits, runs, and RBIs here. I love it, man. Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman. I love it, right? I love it. I love the hits, runs, and RBIs. And I couldn't talk you off. You're getting the value on Paul Goldschmidt or Arenado. Hits, runs, and RBIs. You're getting value there. So it is what it is, right? 1.5 for those guys, right? You getting good value there. Chicago Cubs, Texas Rangers, Evaldi on the mound, Steele on the mound, 8.5 over under in this one here. Steele has been a monster last year. He was a monster last year. Shout out to Steele, right? This Texas Rangers lineup had produced so many runs last year. Couldn't talk you off anything here. Me personally, I don't want to be biased and stuff like that. I'm gonna wait to see what my Cubs are gonna do here, but I really want to bet on my Cubs. You can see they get a little love at the plus 100 minus 118. Um, can I see the Texas Rangers winning this game? But I get a pitcher lean towards Steele. Haven't don't know. I have to go back and see how Steele was on the road or whatever the case may be. But I do give the pitching lean towards the Cubs. I give the pitching lean towards the Cubs. You guys can do what you want to do right outside that. Corey Seager is one of the best bats in the league. So definitely can't talk you off any Corey Seager's numbers or anything like that. Chicago Cubs lineups aren't out, but these are projected lineups. But the lineups aren't out. Projected lineup here would be Seaman, Seager, Evan Carter, uh, Garcia, Young, Jonah Heim, Equal Duran. Ooh, that's a tough lineup, man. Christopher Morel. I don't have a side on this one here, right? Cody Bellinger. Mm, interesting game. Don't have a play on it. I don't have a play on it, right? Um, um, next game here. Talk about the Cleveland Guardians and the Oakland Athletics. Bieber on the mound, Wood on the mound. We got an over under 7.5 in this spot. Corey Seager. Corey Seager is the guy for me. Every day though. You know what I'm saying? If that ain't who I'm talking about, then I don't know. I don't know. I know who I said. But Corey Seager is the guy, bro. Y'all know that. You know that. He hit anybody, right? Uh uh Bieber and Wood here. Over under 7.5 in this one here. But um, at the end of the day, I don't have too much for this game, man. I don't. What I will say here, I will tell you, more often than Zach Geloff, I love him. Brent Rooker, that's gonna be my guy. You know what I'm saying? I love those. I like those two guys right there, man. Straight up. Zach Geloff and Brent Rooker, those are my guys right there. Josh Naylor here. And Jose Ramirez is one of the best guys in the league. Still one of the best third basemen in the league. He can knock your ass out too. Y'all know. You remember last year, right? He knocked out my boy, man. Damn, man, he knocked out my boy. That was crazy. Josh Naylor, though, you can definitely look at Josh Naylor. I just don't like this Cleveland team. I'm gonna learn how to keep my money to myself. I'm gonna learn how to keep my money to myself, man. When it comes to fucking with this Cleveland team, I gotta really, really, really look into the back. I can see instances where you want to get to Jose Morales and or Josh Naylor here. Like I said, Geloff and Brent Rooker, those are two of my favorite plays from over here. Didn't know they had JD Davis, so that's going to give them a little pop there, a little home run pop there. Watch out for Oakland this year. They trying to make a push, right? I mean, you could look at Noda. Seth Brown. Those guys need to step it up, man. They can do something, a little something. They still trash for right now, though. Colorado Rockies at Arizona Diamondbacks, 8.5 over under in this spot. Kyle Freeland, Zach Gallen. Heard whispers that Zach Gallen, I have to go back and check, but he didn't have a good spring training, whatever the case may be. Kyle Freeland, I don't know, right? Uh, Arizona Diamondbacks, they minus 220 on the money line here. 1.5, you get good money on the run line there. Um, I don't know, man. Just going over this team here, just going over the lineups here. Lineups aren't out, but I'll tell you one thing. Corbin Carroll, Ketel Marte. Let me see who I had in my player pool from this game. Uh, Z's laughing. I had Corbin Carroll just because, right? At Corbin Carroll just because, but I really like Corbin Carroll versus righties a little bit more. He is 1 for 5 versus him with a one home run, right? So Corbin Carroll is a guy that was looking at there. Let me see. So I didn't put too many guys there. But Ketel Marte and Corbin Carroll, Christian Walker, I did have him in my player pool, man. Christian Walker had good numbers for him versus him. Let's see. All right, so to alleviate this, let me just go to the squads then, because oh shit. Christian Walker was a guy that I know I had in my lineup, but let's see. What teams were these? Colorado and Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm gonna tell you right now, Colorado, Arizona. There you go, Frenchie. 9 for 31. Shout out to Frenchie, man. 9 for 31. There we go, for sure. Right. Um, so he's somebody, boy. I had to chase. I had to chase Christian Walker ass around all year. I almost gave up betting on his ass, man. When I bet on him, okay, he don't, man. Then when I do bet him, they got Eugenio Suarez too. I didn't know that. Okay, Perdomo's predicted to bat ninth. We'll see. We'll see. You hear? Right. Shout out to my guys, man. They popping out. It wasn't so probably wasn't you probably wasn't so vocal, but shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. And thanks for the help, man. It's just early. I'm just previewing the players, right? I ain't even gonna lie. I'm just previewing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, that's what I'm about, man. I ain't here just to try to shove no plays down your throat. I ain't the best at this stuff. But when we get in our groove, everything gonna flow. Everything gonna flow. What works for me might not work for you or y'all. What worked for me might not work for me or y'all. Y'all, like I said, 2 years ago, it was strikeouts for me. It was the strikeouts for me. Then last year, it was strikeouts slash hits runs and RBIs. I was eating good off hits runs and RBIs. You know, and like I said, like in NBA, if you was on the books and you used to even if you wasn't on the books and you used to doing like two picks and stuff like that, that's good. That's good, man. In MLB, NBA, that helped me get to doing those bankroll builders. That helped me get to MLB because MLB these numbers right here, parlaying like a 2 game parlay or something like that. Couple hit parlay, getting used to that plus 100 and minus 118. That's what got me there. And then shout out to Frenchie because he just said something that I'm making a twist in this year. Um, he says last year I ate off home runs, hits, and total bases. Right? I didn't recommend any total bases last year, any. But that was the wave, right? I had just simplified my shit to hits, but I did do home run. I did a home run parlay every day. This year, everybody loved the home run thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it out there, but they miss more often than not. They are fun. Love researching it, things of that nature. But I'm gonna condense my shit down this year too, from home runs to uh, total bases, man. Because when we get those home runs, those players are in such a good spot that sometimes they do everything but hit a home run. You know, sometimes they do everything but hit a home run. So you can condense them down to to total bases, 3, 4. You can even go over. You can even go over 4 or 5 total bases and still pop. You know what I'm saying? You can still pop. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Frenchie say he ate off money lines for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. And same game parlays, all that shit, bro. All that shit. Right? Yeah. So it's gonna be a fun season. Either way it goes, I did have some plays. Let me pull this up here. Mm, Colorado. Now I do gotta. I'm gonna talk to my people. This model that I look at over here on the side that I have it, but they don't want me to. They don't want me to put it out, right? And I've used this model for. I use this model for. These are all their settings, his settings, and stuff like that. And I do a little tweaking to it and stuff like that, but he don't want me to put it out. So I share anything I want off of it, but he don't want me to put it out, right? So, and this is like the third year that I've looked to the right. When I look to the right or whatever, whichever way y'all see me looking at, I'm still sharing it with you guys, but they don't want, and I got to respect that. I'm still sharing it with you guys. When I read out, it's just information condensed the way I like it, right? It's information condensed the way I like it. I like the way they do things. Just not ready to release it. Ketel Marte, 15 for 42. I like him versus lefties and righties. Like I said, Kyle Freeland, he's pitching his worst versus righties. And then Ketel Marte has a 1100 OPS versus Freeland, right? 15 for 42, 6 singles, 5 doubles, 1 triple, and 3 home runs. So it is what it is right there. He's 15 of 42. He's seen a lot of Kyle Freeland, right? Um, and rightfully so. Just like Christian Walker, 935 OPS versus lefties, 903 OPS versus righties. That's Kyle Freeland. That's a match for me. 5 singles, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 290 batting average versus Freeland. Right. Don't have to. None of this has to come to fruition. Just state numbers, stating facts. Right. Um, I'm taking Luis Ruiz, 2 total bases. Freddie Freeman, 2 total bases. I'm torn between Jose Altuve and Seager for the last leg. So it looks like Altuve got good numbers versus him. That's one thing I can tell you that right off the bat because I already looked at it, Frenchie. So I think I think Altuve does have good numbers off of him. In fact, that game is a good game for same game parlays, hit parlays, and individual hits, runs, and RBI bets. There, game might have the ability to go over. The 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 don't sleep on the Yankees because they shown the ability to hit lefties last year. So we will see, right? Stanton, don't forget about Stanton. We know Judge. Don't forget about Stanton. Rizzo could turn him back a little bit. Don't get it twisted. We might get the over there. You never know, right? Nestor Cortez on the mound, right? Yeah, you never know. So we'll see, right? But right now we're just gonna crawl before we walk. This you using the Yankees in fantasy for sure. For sure. Who you stacking? Who you stacking, Z's? Who you stacking? Right. So Christian Walker and Cattell Marte be my favorite bats on the Colorado Rockies side. Hits all the way up to hits, runs, and RBIs. Kyle Freeland on the Rockies here. On the Rockies, man, Nolan Jones. I look for him to have I look for Nolan Jones to have the over under is it's got to be 8.5. It's got to be 8.5. 8.5. Because you got some pop out there. 10-4, 10-4, 5-1. Mm. Um, Ryan McMahon, and then a lot of these numbers come in core, so you gotta watch that when you're looking at Colorado guys' numbers. A lot of their numbers come in cores. Right now, I'm probably just gonna lean back because I didn't extensify my research in that area. Right. So, yeah, I would say Judge Stanton, then Abreu, McCormick, Bregman. I got Altuve and the heavy hitters in the other lineups. Interesting. Where they at? Where they at? At Houston. Okay. Yeah, Houston. All right. We'll see. What other game we have to talk about here? Boston Red Sox and Seattle, right? Bayo's got some stuff, man. Bayo's got some stuff. Castillo, I don't know what to think about this game here. Judge Stanton, Brady McCormick, last 10 Diamondbacks, 8-2 versus the Rockies. I would just hope for an over. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Z, shout out to 100 shots there. Last 10 Diamondbacks, 8-10 versus the Rockies. Right, for sure. Um, I'm gonna lean towards the Rock. I'm gonna lean towards the Diamondback. I get a picture leaning towards the Diamondback, so that just about says a lot right there. So I do give the pitch and lean towards the Diamondbacks in that spot there, right? So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Okay. The last here was Seattle was a team that I kind of fell back off of last year, right? Couldn't get them right in certain spots. Do know they got a over under 4-6 last 10 games. Uh, right, I can't get with Freeland either, man. Right now, just gotta see. Just gotta see. Um, Bale's got some stuff. He got some stuff, right? He got some K stuff, things of that nature. Forgot his splits from home and road. Castillo, we know Castillo can pop off here and there. So Rafael Devers is always in play. This is a big park. Now, Seattle Mariners, this is a big park here. Um, I don't know how I feel about the Red Sox this year. I'm probably not going to be too high on the Red Sox. Didn't put none of their bats to the side of my player pool or anything like that. I will run off the names of my player pool for you guys in 1 second. Um, but the over under 8-2 last 10 Red Sox versus Mariners. Where at though? I wonder what that record is at with Seattle Mariners at home. So I didn't have much for this game. You guys, whatever, right? Whatever you guys got, then it is what it is. My no runs first inning candidate games here would be this Angels game. Um, I couldn't talk you off a lot of these games right now. I like it for this. I have an interest in it for this Angels game here. No runs first inning, parlays, whatever the case may be, ties, whatever the case may be. Um, uh, this Toronto Blue Jays got potential for a no runs first inning. Minnesota Twins game got potential for no runs first inning. Pittsburgh has potential. San Francisco has potential. Probably wouldn't go to the St. Louis game. Uh, hmm. Cleveland game has potential. That's a ton of potential game for the no runs first inning. Tell you the truth, it's a ton of potentials. If I had to take two, it would be I would probably look at the Giants game. Yeah, Steele versus Ovaldi. Yeah, I was definitely looking at that one. Uh, if I had to take two though, just two, I would probably go with the Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates is up there for me. Because Luzardo was pretty good in that area, right? Luzardo was pretty good in that area. Um, Twins is up there. I would go. I would go. I would go to. I would go. The Giants, probably the Pirates, the Giants Pirates game, and for right now, Tampa Bay. No, I'm undecided, but there's a lot that I like. Two right now, probably looking at. I like the Cubs game too, man. I wonder if some of these totals are going up. All right, so look, some of my bets that I have in my player pool. Christian Walker, right? Christian Walker. Um, Edward Canacion Strand. I got love for Jake Fraley, Corey Seager, Will Benson, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 4 for his 942 OPS versus lefties. But I don't know. But I got him in there because simply solely because of BVP, right? And him hitting lefties. Um, two singles, a double, and a home run. He's 4 for 8 versus Valdez. Um, Jordan Alvarez, Mookie Betts, Jordan Alvarez, his one single, one double versus Cortez. Aaron Judge is just Aaron Judge. Um, all the Dodgers, I just don't give me a start naming them motherfuckers, right? Uh Alex Bregman, right? Just solely off of BVP for him. He's 3 for 8, two singles and a home run. Um Otani, I mean Freddie Freeman, Altuve, two bombs, right? So he'll be a home run candidate for me. Uh two bombs there. Mike Trout because of he is who he is, right? Um Mike Yamstreski, solely off BVP. 8 for 21, five singles, three home runs. He's another home run candidate. Lamonte Wade Jr. 4 for 12. Um, 4 for 12, one single, one triple, one single, one double. He's got one of everything. He's 4 for 12. Well, we just went over that. BVP wise, this is solely off BVP. I probably won't get to Connor Joe, but it is what it is. He's 2 for 4 with two singles. Uh, damn, did I skip over my boys? Okay, well Patrick Sandoval, he's pitching his worst. The wherever his worst is towards lefties here. So Ryan Mountcastle, definitely in play. He's only 1 for 6 versus him, but he's in play. Um, uh, you never know. You can look at Mountcastle. I mean, you can look at Trent Cassis between lefties and righties. We'll see where he's at in the lineup. Rafael Devers just because Corbin Carroll just because Brian Hayes he's hitting his best. He's 0 for 3 versus him, but he's hitting his best versus lefties. Um, I mean, he's hitting his best versus lefties. 852 OPS coming in. Jazz Chisholm got a high K rate, but 854 versus righties. Couldn't talk off some Jazz Chisholm numbers there. He could be a hit guy. O'Neal Cruz, O'Neal Cruz, right? So O'Neal Cruz is in there because he's O'Neal Cruz. Luis Reyes is in there because he's Luis Reyes. Luis Robert, he's 3 and 9 for him versus him. He hits his best versus lefties with a 951 OPS. Uh, Scooble, Scooble is a good pitcher though. I can see you probably don't want to. Can see if you probably don't want to go there. Um, Austin Hayes, another guy. If he's in the lineup, you could probably look to him. He's 4 for 9, three singles or doubles, zero home runs. Ryan McMahon, I probably won't get to him, but he's 7 for 32. He's seen Zach Gallen a lot. A lot of that probably came in Coors Field. Um, Cattell Marte, 15 to 42 versus Freeland. A lot of that probably came in Coors Field. A lot of that probably came in Coors Field. So those are some of the bats that I'm really looking at for hits, runs, and RBIs. Millie, what's good? What's good props to use to make parlays? Probably hits. Probably hits. It's a lot, man. You know, a lot of these props got an over under to them. So but right now, early, I just need a chance to see who is who right now. Like I said, if I'm looking at hits, runs, and RBIs and stuff like that, that's my favorite one to bet. You can get them on prospects as well. Like I said, I'll go through it again, and you can look at the numbers on these guys, right? So I had Ryan Mountcastle at a minus 145. These you can only take one from each game, right? You can only take one from each game. A lot of these guys can and will hit, but this I had Ryan Mountcastle in my parlay. I mean in my plays, right? Freddie Freeman, all these guys. Well, if you know how to play, like if you know fantasy, then you know. If you know baseball, then you know. They run around the bases, they rack up hits, runs, and RBIs. That's just how it is, right? So everybody from the Dodgers are in play, man, and these are all straight bets. You can value with Paul Goldschmidt, Paul Goldschmidt and Norian or Arenado at 1.5. Mookie Betts is a parlay piece right now at 1.5 is at minus 180. The rest of these guys, they straights. Yep. So I like those. One swing of the bat here could get there for somebody like Spencer Torkelson. He could hit the home run. Where's my guy? Robert. He can hit the home run, so you can get there one swing of the bat, right? Didn't put neither one of those. Didn't put those guys in my play though. Aaron Judge hits, runs, and RBIs. Right, like he's gonna probably get walked and stuff like that. Uh, Alex Bregman, did like him. Stanton, I got love for Stanton. Altuve, I probably put him in there because he's gonna lead off at a parlay piece. He's gonna lead off, so he's gonna probably get more chances to get there. He's got 2 home runs versus him. Juan Soto, keep an eye out for Juan Soto because he's gonna get walked a lot. I think he led the lead in walks, maybe, or he was up there. He was garnering a lot of walks, so he was getting on base a lot. Um, Alvarez, that's my guy. Yanya Diaz, righties versus him versus righties, especially at home. I love Yang. That was his split. I remember that shit by heart. Um, Bobby Witt Jr. Can never talk you off of that. Stolen base guy just does a lot. I'll put him in the parlay. I'm just pointing guys out at this point right now. Plays that I like, right? Andrew McCut. Oh, so I can't really pinpoint one guy that I really like. It's a few bats that I liked on here already, on their Cruz and things of that nature. But I not one bat that I really want to point out here. To tell you the truth, not here either in this game. Um, but the Washington Nationals, you can look at. I'm definitely going to. Well, I've already bet Will Benson at -110. He's hitting in the 2 hole. Um, uh, Jake Fraley is in play. Ellie De La Cruz can pop off any given day. CJ Abrams at 1.5. I like that. And Encarnacion, watch out for Encarnacion this year. He's got pop, right? Um, Jorge Soler, I'm looking at him versus lefties. Lefties only. Any lefty come out there, I'm taking 9 times out of 10. I'm taking a 4 home run. Shit. Mike Yam, I had him in my player pool. So it's between for me hits, runs, and RBIs on this team. Probably gonna be Mike Yams or probably uh Lamonte Wade Jr. Those are 2 guys that I had. Where is he? Right here. You get plus money for those 2 guys, but it's a tough pitching matchup. But anything can happen. Um, Corey Seager, -145. He's in play against anybody damn near. He's just that good. On the Cubs side, haven't really picked a bat out. Christopher Morel can get it popping. We'll see what's going on. Joey Meneses, right. Joey Meneses and they got on the other side, I forgot about Calendario. He's in play. I gotta see if he's in a lineup, but he's pretty good. So Meneses definitely for sure. And I like what's my guy? I think I like him versus Lane Thomas. I think I like him versus lefties. I think that's his go-to split right there. Uh, I couldn't talk you off anybody in this Cubs game though. Um, Josh Naylor and Jose Ramirez, and definitely you can look at Zach, right? That's my guy, Zach. Zach gonna get hot on you, right? And then here, uh, Christian Walker he's at 2.5. Corbin Carroll at 1.5. He's just in play because he is. I have no numbers to back it up, but he's just that good. And stolen base for Corbin Carroll is in play as well. And stolen bases, they pop off like home runs. Cattell Marte, you can see he's in a good spot because his shit is at plus two at 2.5 right now. So Cattell Marte is in play as well. I think it seems hard because less room for opportunity, and I'm no, it's just you just got to get used to it. Uh, these live streams they're gonna do, they're gonna be way different in the next few days. Right now, I'm just doing an overall, right, an overall right now because I don't know who anybody is right now. But right now I'm just doing an overall and showing you guys what I use and what I look at. I haven't looked at a lot of stuff. I will narrow some things down. Baseball can take all day long, right? Especially for research purposes. If you guys want to sit here and do some research with me, it is what it is. But like I said, some tools that you will be seeing me using will be Fangraphs, right? This is a free tool. You're gonna see me using this for players, pitchers, teams, and everything. Plate IQ. You're gonna see me going through this a lot. You know what I'm saying? Comparing players, batters, pitchers to pitch types and things of that nature. This here, lineup page. See who's in and out. See who's in and out. See who's in and out these lineups. Everything yellow is confirmed lineups. Um, right here. Here's the Twitter page for the meteorologist, Kevin Roth. You need to be following him on Twitter when he comes out and he drops that. Yesterday I thought Baltimore might need a late start. Now I think they play without an issue. Cool temps and winds blowing in. Not ideal for hitting conditions. Uh, not the worst ever, but a slight bump down to bats, right? So if you want to check it out, he'll have a link out there like Roto Grinders weather right here. You'll click on that. It'll bring you here. And this will be all his updates. And you can click on it. It's a refresh link. You can click on it and you'll get all the weather updates. Weather are important. You running into some rain with your pitchers, boom, your pitchers might not even pitch 3-4 innings to get and you'll lose money. That's all. Baseball Savant got a lot of stuff that I'll be looking at here. I look at a lot of stuff. I look at a lot of stuff here on Baseball Savant as far as a lot of stuff, man. Um, Launch angle, hard hit percentage, expected batting average, slugging, K percentage, just a lot, man. Looking at pictures and everything on Baseball Savant. So you can check out a lot of that, right? Walk percentage, K percentage, slugging, all this stuff. You can find some of the same stuff in other spots, but this is a spot that I look at, and I haven't even gotten to, what I'm saying? I haven't even gotten to Outlier, because Outlier, they have a lot, they have a lot. So it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot of information that you have to decipher, man. But sometimes you can be overload, information overload. You know what I'm saying? So doing, my thing. It'd be better for you guys to learn. For the people who don't learn, who don't know, to learn instead of, because you'll find some shit that you'll find some shit. And everybody don't research the right way. I don't know everything, bro. I'm not no fucking expert. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to shove picks down your throat. I'm here to show you what I got, what I like, interact with y'all, try to get what you guys like, and then it is what it is. It's a community at the end of the day. No problem. Thanks for the sub, bro. It's a community at the end of the day. It's a community. I will tell you this though. On MLB, I forgot how many exact number, but listen. They play 160 something games, bro. 160 something. I think the weakest team is gonna lose, probably gonna win 60 games, man. Straight up. 160 games. Man, I ain't trying to make y'all go fishing. Oh yeah, 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 for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. But like I said, for NBA, I'm probably start dropping in and giving you guys, like, if it's one play, it might be one play. If it's two play, it might be two plays. Whatever. We've done the NBA all season long, right? But then I'm telling you right now, I'm shifting my attention to MLB. That's just how I do it. How I do it, because I'm only one person and I work. I don't have a team or nothing like that. We are the team. You know what I'm saying? We are the squad, right? We are the squad. 162 games. I knew Frenchie was gonna pull that shit out. How many teams is it? 30 teams? Man, 162 times 30. Shit. Man, that's how many games again? 162 times 30. That's 4,862 games, man. 4,862 games, bro. 4,862 games. Our mission is to take all these and then every day it's going to be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games every day, right? Our mission is to take all these games and try to come out on top somehow. every day. That's our mission. That's it. That's all. Right? You can be undisciplined. You can be disciplined. Whatever the case may be. But that's the mission. The mission is the profit and not deposit. You know what I'm saying? And I wrestle with that shit. Being disciplined, keeping my plays down low. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that. As way out as I should have as I should be. Yeah, for sure, bro. That's a lot of baseball, bro. That's a lot of baseball. But I'm not as good as I should be at that, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm working on it. I've been getting better and better every year. I've been getting better and better every year. So, all that to say this. You like the over in that game? Oni? You like the over in that game. Now, you can I'd also look at team total over. You know what I'm saying? So, I can probably see the Pittsburgh Pirates team total going over. I don't know what it is, but I can probably see it. And I like the first 5 team totals as well. Whether I'm going over or under on them depends on the pitchers, stuff like that. It is what it is. But what I was getting ready to say is there's going to be a lot of value, bro. A lot of value on these underdogs, man. Like for instance, I think I like Baltimore, right? I like Baltimore in this one. I haven't really even scouted this Angels team. Um, I have interest, maybe probably in the over here, right? In the over in this Yankees game, I could probably see some over here. Lean, probably won't even go there. Lean. Washington Nationals game is interesting. These guys wasn't striking out last year, right? They wasn't striking out. Montas hadn't been pitching and shit that much. He ain't been pitching that much, man. And can he pitch? Can he pitch? And let's know these motherfuckers don't strike out. Washington Nationals, man, shit. Especially at home last year, right? So that's how that was going. Those are some factors that I have to put into that. Man, maybe the over is just the right thing because this ballpark, at the end of the day, you could probably look at a team total for Washington. Probably look at a team total over, whatever. Or you could look at the full game over. I don't know, right? You could probably look at the Washington team total over. Hit runs and RBIs. I told you, man. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and yeah. Well, I ain't gonna go out on a limb, but it is what it is. This Toronto game, I don't want nothing to do with it. Probably, Toronto got to show me something this year. They got to show me something. That lineup didn't look too sexy for me. I'm leaning towards the Rays. I'm undecided on this Minnesota Twins game. I'm undecided here. Minnesota Twins, they got a nice lineup. They got a high strikeout rate. They cleaned it up a little bit. I think there was a high strikeout rate versus lefties, but we will see, bro. They supposed to win this game, but anything can happen here, right? You get plus money for the Royals there. I'm leaning towards Pittsburgh in this one. I like this Pittsburgh roster better than I like the Miami roster. Just is what it is, right? I don't know if I get a pitcher lean to the Giants or San Diego, but I'm leaning towards the Giants in this one here. The Giants are the favorites on the road. We will see. Another thing I like to bet on is pitching outs. If you remotely think the Cardinals can win this game, you're gonna get good money, right? You're gonna get plus 200. You can find an angle. You could even get good money on the run line here at plus one. They still get plus money on the run line for these guys, right? I'm just saying. Cubs. I'm not even gonna talk about the Cubs because they're my boys. I told you guys I'm probably gonna end up sprinkling a little something on them, but it's not a play that I'm giving out. Just some homer type of shit. Don't know where to go with this here. Alt lines are good, Oni. I like alt lines as well. And the rest of these games, probably just, I don't know, from the side. I don't bet on a lot of games. I do not bet on a lot of games. I will take some player performance doubles with strikeouts and stuff like that. I like my top bets I bet on is maybe hit parlays, hits, runs, and RBIs, hits, runs, and RBIs, parlays, straights, and straights. Straight, straight total out props. I love those. I love total out props for pitchers, strikeout props. Strikeout props and hits, runs, and RBI props are my top two props. I love those. I love those. I love those, right? Hit parlays, get you some early money. I love those as well. Okay. Cardinals run line kind of worth a sprinkle. Yep. Win, lose, or draw. You gonna lose. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Don't come here thinking your ass ain't gonna lose. You're gonna lose, right? And unlike baseball, basketball, same thing, man. You're not gonna win them all, man. Them six parlays are hard to hit, bro. Them six parlays are hard to hit, man. So let's see what we got here. What we got for Benson, right? Because that's my guy. Stolen bases. They only got stolen bases off of him. That's crazy. That's crazy, right? Um, I had bets in there. Hits, runs, and RBIs. One strikeout. Hitter fantasy scores. His fantasy scores in play. Let's just do this here. Let's go to one of my plays here. Man, I want to bet strikeouts. I didn't really dig into these pitches like I supposed to have. Baez, Ruiz Robert, 1.5. Hits, runs, and RBIs. Let's take Aaron Judge, Bregman. I like Bregman, Kyle Tucker. Pay attention too, because they ain't gonna put the ones you want up there most of the time. Brian Hayes, interesting there. Tim Anderson, Brendan Donovan, Max Muncy. Most of the guys that I really, really like, they're nowhere in sight, right? They're nowhere in sight. They're nowhere in sight. And Carson Ascion, Strand, Candelario, I named him. Jake Fraley, I named him. Meneses, okay, Lane Thomas. See, this is the team that gets a lot of hits, runs, and RBIs that don't strike out and able to manufacture runs. Especially in a small ballpark like this, you can get a whole start. See, that's the thing. You can get the whole start lineup. You can get the whole lineup to hit their hits, runs, and RBIs. That's why they don't let you parlay them. Because you can get a whole lineup to hit their hits, runs, and RBIs. A whole lineup. A whole lineup, bro. All the guys that I liked, nowhere in sight, right? Not even on here. All the guys that I picked out, they're not even on here. And those are the guys, you got to watch that. If you're able to play on the books, then you're able to play on the books. They'll give it to you on the books. But not here. They're not going to give you all the ones. All the ones that I like in hits, runs, and RBIs, they're not going to give them to you. They give some with demons, I see, but they're not going to give them to you like that. They protecting their investment or whatever the case may be. Christian Walker, Corbin Carroll, even the matchup don't even. But he's good. They know he's good. Rafael Devers. Total bases. Gavin Sheets, O'Neal Cruz. I think I want to take a stab at O'Neal Cruz, right? 1.5. I don't bet a lot of on total bases, but I might have to go here. Blade, Wong, Rafael Devers, 1.5. Lourdes Uriel, Freeman at 1.5. Runs. Aaron Judge, Jose Altuve for a run. Freddie Freeman for a run on there. Christian Walker for a run. Corbin Carroll for a run. I like Christian Walker, Corbin Carroll, Altuve for a run. Stolen bases. Not betting stolen bases right now, but this is the most vulnerable time. All right, people really want to look at these strikeouts. I know that. Darvish, 7.5 strikeouts. Like, don't think I'll be going there. These are demons, right? Glass now can get hot as fuck. Can we get a money line parlay for FanDuel? Okay, we can get a money line parlay. 5.5 for KC. Corbin Burns. Corbin Burns. Mm, Tariq Skubal. Probably can get there. Crochet. Don't know what Crochet is gonna do. Um, Zach Eflin 4.5. Cole Reagan's at 6. Cole Reagan's at 6. Cole Reagan's at 6. Darvish. Glass now at 7. I'm undecided on the strikeouts and shit, man. Straight up. Protected play for how much? I ain't logged in. $20 protected play. Opt in. Mm. $20 protected play. Hmm. Hello, Zelda. So, what I would say, we got an over under 9.5 in this spot right here, right? We got an over under 9.5 in this spot. Team totals we're looking at here. Uh, we got 4.5 and probably a 4.5. Right. We got a 4.5 and a 4.5. Cincinnati Reds favorite to the over. And Washington Nationals, you're gonna get plus money towards the over. So they really think Cincinnati Reds are gonna go over, right? Over their team total. I think Washington gonna go over their team total too. Right? I got a feeling Washington goes over their team total. Candelario, Meneses, Wayne Thomas. What is the lineups here? Washington. So they got Abrams, Thomas, Winker, Meneses. They don't have Will Benson listed. Candelario. I like Candelario. I like Fraley. I like Benson. Encarnacion. What happened? What you say? What you want, man? When you want to leave out? Oh no. I'm feeling probably in about no. I changed my mind. I forgot to tell you. Because you said you were sick. Well, I'll hit you back in 15 minutes.
You don't feel good? I mean, you feel good?
You feel better now.
Maybe
All right, I'll hit
you.
her back in 15 minutes and then I'll be done. And we could probably leave, man. All right, we can go. I think I'm gonna go. I want to go Manassas, right? Hits, runs, and RBIs in this spot. And I really wanted. I really wanted. I really wanted. Abrams at 1.5 too, man. He's another guy. You can probably get a parlay going between this game here. Ellie De La Cruz and Strand here. I wanted Benson, but he's not out. I wanted Benson, but he's not out, man. Straight up. So today I'm probably not gonna mess with any probably not gonna mess with any pitchers to tell you the truth right now. I'm probably just gonna bet on bats today. And those that right there was the this game here is the highest total on the board. Can it disappoint? Yeah, but this is a small ballpark. It might not disappoint. This game might pop off right from the beginning, right? Uh, might pop off right from the beginning, right? This game here. So maybe I mean I can give you guys two plays for right now. I don't want to give you too much. These two plays that I'm looking at right here, O'Neal Cruz, one total over a half a total base, and Joey Meneses. Um, but like I said, that whole game, man, that whole game. Truthfully, you know what I'm saying. I might do a hit parlay on the books for that game. Um, fantasy score, hitter fantasy score. All the plays that I really like are not on the books. I mean, are not on Prize Picks. All the bats that I really, really, really liked for hits, runs, and RBIs are not on Prize Picks. They're not. I look at hitter fantasy score here. Um, see what they got. Might try some of the hitter fantasy score. I have Altuve and Jordan. I like that. Judge. I'm always like that. Um, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, eights. I like those. It's early. Get your value when you can now. Corey Seager, eights are in play. Bellinger, you get a little bit of value on the seven side. What's the name? We'll walk some people. Seaman can get hot. Jose Ramirez is in play. That 7.5 is in play. Bo Naylor is in play. Ketel Marte is in play. Um, I probably let's see. Let's go more for Ketel Marte. He was on my list. Um, let's go. Let's go. Altuve. What do they have for him? Altuve. Doubles, RBIs, runs. Right. Let's try a fancy score for Altuve. Um, Jordan. Phew, man. Soyo Tani. Man. Goldschmidt at 6. What? Orlando at 6. Good value there. Good value there. Earn runs. Luzardo, Bayo, Gray. Damn. Luzardo, 1.5 earned runs, man. I think I want to take a stab at that. they're gonna give Lizardo the benefit of the doubt, probably. I probably want to take a stab at that. But Lizardo can go up there and strike the shit out of their ass too, though. I'm gonna stay off of it, man. Damn, can I get up to this total basis? Can I get up to this the sixth pick here? Freddie Freeman 1.5. Shohei Ohtani 1.5. Man, let's go more, man. JJ Bleday, Julio, Rafael Devers, Lewis. I did. One more play. One more play. One more play. What's popular? What's popular? Let's see. Otani, Framber Valdez pitching outs. Ooh. Mm. You know what? Let's see. Total base. First run innings runs allowed. Um, hmm. I'll take one of these. If I'll take a bunch of these, truthfully, but I'll take one of these. Let's see. Um, I'll take this Logan Webb and Yu Darvish less, right? I damn near want to bet on all of those. Sandoval and Corbin Burns, I like that one less. I get it back. It don't matter. I will take this one as a protected play. I'll take this one as a protected play, right? MLB protected play. Um, O'Neill Cruz over a half a base, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. You know what though? I'll probably take that O'Neill Cruz down. I'm gonna take that O'Neill Cruz down. Oh shit! I took another one down too. Fuck. What else did I take down? I'm gonna take that O'Neill Cruz down, and I'm going to put up. I'm gonna take two plays out that game. I'm gonna take two plays out that game. Now I forgot what I had took down. I think I'm gonna take the and that I got Manassas up there already, right? And I'll take uh I'll take Encarnacion Strand. Encarnacion Strand hits, runs, and RBIs more. Manassas more. Logan Webb, Yu Darvish less than one run in the first. Shohei Otani, 1.5 total bases. Altuve, hit a fantasy score. I'll take that, right? I'll take that. Okay. A money line parlay here. Hopefully it hits, bro. Hopefully it hits, man. Hopefully it hits. All right. Moneyline parlay, I will go. I want Baltimore here, right? I want Baltimore here. Even if you can go Baltimore full game, or you can go Baltimore first five, right? Baltimore first five money line. Try to alleviate the bullpen. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna sprinkle that much on here though. I'm gonna go with the Baltimore money line. Um, I don't know how I want to do the Cincinnati Reds game. If it's the over or team total over, maybe for Washington. Uh, I'll lean towards the over in this game, maybe, right? Um, I want the Tigers on the money line for a parlay. Um, the Diamondbacks, of course, the Dodgers. I guess. Go ahead and let the Dodgers lose. Go ahead and let them lose, man. Straight up. Go ahead and let them lose. I'm taking Tampa Bay, man. Baltimore, Diamondbacks, Dodgers, Tampa Bay. That's a plus what? 432. I'll play that at a plus 432. I'll play that Tampa Bay, Dodgers, Diamondbacks, Baltimore. I'll play that, right? Um, I wanted to probably I can't do nothing to this game. I'm probably wanting to lean towards the over in this Yankees game. I wanted to lean towards the over in this Nationals game. This game's whenever I'm leaning towards the over, I'm liking bats. I'm liking bats there. Um, I'm undecided in this one. It's 8.5 total. I don't know how this game's going to get over or whatever, but I'm undecided in that Minnesota's game. I lean towards Pittsburgh in this one, man. Give me the plus 106 value. Straight. I'm betting the Pittsburgh straight here. I'm taking Pittsburgh straight here. Um, the Giants. If I had to take one, it would be the Giants. I would have to be the Giants. I'm probably gonna sprinkle on the Giants here. The Cubs, yeah, that's my heart. So I'm not gonna say nothing else, right? The Cubs are my heart. Um, I don't even know what to do in this with this Cleveland Guardians game. Tell you the truth, I don't. Pitcher lean. I give the pitcher lean towards Cleveland, of course, but I don't know what to do here. And I don't know what to do with this Boston game. Bale might come out with some strikeout stuff. Who knows, man? He's got it. But at the end of the day, streams are going to be probably going to be quicker. I probably would set it to what I'll probably with my MLB streams. I'm probably going to set them in a set time in the morning, so we can all get here at a reasonable time. And good luck today. I'm about to lock in some straights. Good luck today. Let's take a quick look at any new lineups that came out real quick. I'm about to lock in some things. Let's see. Over 1.5. Nice. Home run parlay for me. I forgot which ones. It'd probably be Altuve. Probably the ones that I named. Let's see. What was I looking for? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is what I was looking at. Mountcastle, boy. Woo. Mountcastle. I think he's on my radar today. Uh, Benson, man. Benson. Phew. Taking this 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, right? I took it already. I'm thinking about going back to it. We still getting plus money for it. This game here, a hit parlay game right here. You can do a hit parlay game in this one of Washington, Cincinnati. Um, Royce Lewis, baby. That Minnesota lineup does look good on paper. Luis Robert, he's a home run candidate any given day. Torkelson can smack one. Mm. O'Neill Cruz is hitting down at sixth. Jake Berger got popped. He'll smack one. Altuve and or Alvarez and Bregman will take your ass deep. Um, Yanya Diaz, man, trust me. Watch out. Watch out for him, man. I'm gonna love him. This lineup here, man. If they come out on their shit, Soto, Judge, Stanton, Rizzo. Ooh, yeah, this game here might got potential to go over here at 8.5. Gonna like some bats here. No more confirmed lineups. Okay, no more confirmed lineups. Just taking a look there. This 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 New York Yankees game starting to look good. Starting to look good. Starting to look good. Good. Starting to look good for a hit parlay. And this one here, I can see. Yeah, I can see Stanton getting a hit all the way up to a home run. You never know what Rizzo you're gonna see. Shy Rizzo, you see Shy Rizzo, he go out there and give you a few. Anthony Volpe, all right, we already know what the deal is with these guys. Houston, it's just these guys got to get their shit together. And I'm starting to lean towards the over here. I am. I think, or I don't know, not over, just a hit parlay or something. Not gonna jump out there with the over, but the hit parlay, probably can be something. Probably could be something here. All right, things starting to look a little bit different here. All right, um, I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just go. Tomorrow, hopefully, we be better. Things should be better by tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace out.